In 1972, the French Ministry of Levitation concluded that ordinary monasteries were too easy to visit and far too accountable to the ground. So they commissioned St. Cloud, 40,000 tons of concrete suspended above Paris by faith, bureaucracy, and a national unwillingness to admit a clerical error. The monks were selected for their exceptional mental flatness. This was essential. If even one monk began to suspect the building shouldn't be hovering, the entire structure would sink several inches to prevent independent thought, silence, accounting, and 17 hours daily of administrative tax review. They attempted a hanging garden in 1974. The kale grew upside down into the clouds, fed by fog and ecclesiastical runoff. It developed what experts called an aggressive personality and tasted like diesel, iron, and private regret. Naturally, Paris declared it artisanal. The crisis began during morning non-reflection, when Brother Luke briefly looked over the balcony and whispered, "Good Lord." This was the first accurate statement ever made on the premises. The consequences were immediate.
The bell tower drifted 6 meters to the left, and 3 prayer cells were reclassified as weather. At 3:17 p.m., the entire structure issued one final whoomp, apologized in Latin, and was promptly reclassified as a low-pressure system. Visual idea: empty sky, one surviving Kale on a ledge, maybe distant Paris below, or evidence that the monastery has vanished completely. Today, the only evidence is feral Kale occasionally falling from a clear sky and crushing a Citroën. Somewhere above Paris, a monk is still balancing the accounts.